It's been 7 years since I kicked an opiate addiction which had been taking a heavy toll on my personal health and my wallet. I started doing the pills in 2007 and it quickly escalated into crushing up the pills, making a mixer, doing codeine hits of 200 milligrams twice a day. Not going to tell a lie, when you're high it can feel fucking awesome, one of the best feelings, but waking up every morning with the aches and pains with a full day of work ahead, knowing that I have to go to the pharmacy, get the stuff, prep it, and of course try to conceal all this shit from family and co-workers, it's a mental strain. Once you get heavily into it, you have to go to lots of different pharmacies, because if you go into the same ones too often, you get blacklisted, as I did from a few drugstores. They remember your face. I know in some countries they won't sell codeine over the counter, you need a prescription. I would presume it works this way in the United States. Maybe one of my American viewers can enlighten me there. For 3 years I was on this nasty stuff. I just normalised it. It became part of everyday life. Get up, clean my teeth, take a piss, have a cup of tea, work, hit of drugs. I used to do it at work all the time, not proud. Come home, have dinner, relax, more drugs. Bed, rinse, repeat. In my time I've given up booze, pot, smoking cigarettes with varying degrees of difficulty. I've been able to knock all that on the head. Giving up smoking wasn't easy by any stretch. I failed a few times before I finally got that one right. Almost 6 years smoke-free now, but the opiates, well, I'd reached a point around summer 2010 where my body just couldn't take the routine beatings I was giving it anymore. I'd reached a breaking point. Anyway, I lost my job around this time. It was time to quit the shit. It just had to go. So I went cold turkey, no gradual decrease in the dose, simply straight off the cliff edge, and things got messy. Many sleepless nights, horrible cramps, thumping headaches, along with the impending sense of doom. The first few days, almost a week of it I guess, were awful. So grating and drawn out, and not being able to sleep increases the sense of torture, but I came through it. I did. And a week or so later my appetite came back, normal sleep patterns resumed, life seemed more colourful all of a sudden, a spring returned to my step. Sobriety never felt so good. I got a new job eventually and I got my life back on track. Now, I could blame those who were around me at the time for my fall into the drug abuse. I could blame family. I could point the finger further back in time at this or that factor, but I'm not going to do any of that. It was a mess that I created. I made the choice. I knew the dangers, the potential pitfalls. I jumped in anyway. I'm the one who snuck around all those years doing it on the sly. I was the author of my own problems. I did not seek any medical help or counselling to get off the opiates. I just jumped off the train out of necessity. I'm a very stubborn and determined person when I set my mind to something, and that was one of those times. Sober is better. I'm in a far more healthy place now. Do drugs still offer a temptation though? Yes, they do. Yeah, they do. Once you hit those highs, you don't forget. Your body doesn't forget. But I remember other stuff too. I think I have what's known as an addictive personality, and I like to push the limits, so I'm very much aware of my tendencies. But I don't think I'm a special case as such. If you're currently struggling with substance dependence and it seems inescapable, you have to know the truth is you can escape. You can beat it, but you might have to suffer to get to those greener pastures.